speaking to you in English because for so many times I have spoken to you in Hindi, and I thought of doing justice to the subject and the language that I teach. Dignitaries on the days, off the days, and my dear students. Indeed, it's a great opportunity for me to stand before you and to speak about the legend whom the world has ever produced. The legend who has made not only our country but the entire world a kind of a place wherein we are living with peace and harmony. A legend who has made this land the sacred land in the world. Today is the 150th birth anniversary of respected Mahatma Gandhi. Today is also the birthday of our ex-Prime Minister Lal Bahadur Shastri ji, who has given a slogan, Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan. We must not forget Lal Bahadur Shastri with Mahatma Gandhi, because Lal Bahadur Shastri also played a very vital role in the freedom movement of the country. But Mahatma Gandhi became the bigger figure in front of Lal Bahadur Shastri. So 2nd October is generally celebrated as the birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, but very few remember the importance of who? Lal Bahadur Shastri. So we must not forget Lal Bahadur Shastri also. Dear students, indeed India is fortunate to have Gandhi here. Gandhi is not a name, Gandhi is an ideology. Gandhi is not a name, Gandhi is an economy. Gandhi is not a name, Gandhi is education. Gandhi is not a name, Gandhi is nationality. Gandhi is not a name, Gandhi is world peace. Gandhi is not a name, but Gandhi is entire humanity. One single person having so many qualities jumbled in himself, and every single quality of a person makes the world the brighter and the mightiest world. Once, a person came to the hut of Gandhi, Louis Fisher, and when he went to the hut of Gandhi, he asked Gandhi, Mr. Gandhi, you are having the photograph of Jesus Christ in your hut, whereas you are Hindu. You should have the photograph of Lord Ram instead of Jesus Christ. Gandhi told him, I am Hindu by birth, but I do respect and like and love Jesus Christ because he is the one who has taught me non-violence. When Jesus Christ was crucified, when the nail was hit on the two palms of Jesus Christ, and a nail was hit on the legs of Jesus Christ, and another nail was hit on the forehead of Jesus Christ, he pronounced only one sentence and he said, God, forgive them because they do not know what they are doing. And if that's non-violence, and if having such a great deal of pain, a person says, I am observing non-violence, and that's the biggest example of non-violence. And that's why in my hut, I have the photograph of Jesus Christ. Another person, the greatest scientist of the world, whom we remember as Albert Einstein, he has written, the future generation may not be able to understand that there was a skinny person like Mahatma Gandhi who has taken birth on this land. The biggest compliment Gandhi has ever got. A skinny person, marching column, a person who is all the time marching, a very lean and thin person. If Albert Einstein says the world may not be able to believe, so we are fortunate to have Gandhi with us. The ideologies of Gandhi, the preachings of Gandhi are absolutely to the point. Gandhi said, education is the evolution of the individual. If we have to evolve ourselves, if we can evolve ourselves with the help of the mother tongue, and that's why Gandhi advocated the primary education should be given in mother tongue, not in any other languages of the world. English should not become the medium of instruction in the primary education. That was advocated by Mahatma Gandhi. Because the primary education builds your career. The primary education builds your character. The primary education brings in you the etiquettes, manners and the culture that you are having around you. So if the primary education is in mother tongue, then the higher education can be in any other languages of the world. So that was advocated by Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi also said, universality of religion can be attained only with the help of universalization of education. If the education can be universalized, then the universality of the religion could be attained. So these were the words of Gandhi regarding education. And Gandhi said, education is the only one thing which can bring you freedom. If you are not educated, if you are not aware of your own rights, if you cannot do justice to yourself, then you are a slave. Britishers haven't kept us for 200 years under their slavery. It's our mind, it's our heart which was fully under slavery under the British rule. If we would have come out of our slavery, that was the real freedom of an individual. Till today, even after 1947, we are living under slavery. And that's what Dr. Ambrish has said. We are unable to raise questions. We are unable to put forth our queries. We are unable to think. We are unable to propound. We are unable to say. We are unable to speak. Then what kind of freedom we are having? Is that education? If the education is not making you to stand strong, then that's not education. If the education doesn't give you the scope to question, then that's not education. If the education is not making you to think of yourself, that's not education. We are attaining mere degrees. We are attaining mere the qualifications, but that's not the real qualification. The real qualification is knowing the self. Know thyself. If you understand yourself, that's the real education. And that's why the farmers, though they are illiterate, we call them illiterate, but they are more civilized, more educated, more aware of themselves. And that's what real education is. If you talk of Gandhi in terms of economy, the students of economics, if they study Gandhi, they will understand what kind of an economy was presented by Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi advocated small-scale industries and cottage industries, through which he has brought Swadeshi movement. Swadeshi is just to give out all the things related to the foreign clothes and to have our own things. And that's why every day in about an hour, Gandhi used to spin the charkha. He used to prepare khadi for himself. And he has said to all his ashramites, every day a single person of the ashram, if you are an ashramite, then you have to spin your own khadi. And that's why he said, abjure alcohol. Spin khadi at least for an hour. And he is the biggest social reformer ever born on this earth. We talk of NSS, we talk of National Service Scheme. The only person on this planet Earth who has served humanity in a much better way is none other than Mahatma Gandhi. So service started from him. And he was the one who started cleaning the toilets. He was the one who started saying, people, if you cannot clean your toilet, you cannot be free of the bondage. You cannot be free of the slavery. If that's the biggest thing for you, then do it first. And he is the only person as a preacher, what I remember is, he used to say, whatever I do, I preach. I never preach whatever I don't do. So doing and preaching, if both the things are collided together, that's the real identity of a preacher. Nowadays preachers say, do as I say, don't do as I do. But Gandhi said, I preach what I do. So I practice first. So that's why his autobiography, My Experiments with Truth, makes us understand what kind of a personality Gandhi was. And that's why Gandhiism came into existence. This all isms, Naxalism, terrorism, and the solution for all the isms is nothing but Gandhiism. And that's why. So there are so many isms. In literature, if you go, there are structuralism, post-structuralism. I don't know what kind of isms are there. But only solution to all the isms is nothing but Gandhiism. Gandhi, if you just look Gandhi from all the angles, you will find Gandhi in a very different way. If you talk of Gandhi as a nationalist, he said we should have universal brotherhood. There should not be one single religion in the planet, and one single religion which has to be on the planet is none other than humanism. And that's why he said there is no Hinduism, there is no Christianity, there is no Muslims, there are no Christ, there are no Buddhists, but there are human beings. And that's why he said, if you can make the people understand you are serving for them, then they will be always with you. So that kind of a personality Gandhi was. And when Gandhi died, Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of our country, he said, we have lost the light. We have seen in the documentary also, where he was saying, we have lost the light. And Gandhi was the light. Gandhi used to bring enlightenment into the minds, hearts and the life of the people. So that kind of a light we have lost. Then somebody said to Gandhi, Gandhi, how come you practice all these things? Gandhi said, I practice because I want to do it. Gandhi was very stubborn. Gandhi was a kind of a stubborn wherein all the people used to come to Gandhi and they say, Gandhi, don't do fast, because if you do fast, many people are there who will do fast because they follow you. Gandhi said, I will do fast because this is the only weapon with the help of which I can shake the empire. You can shake the empire with the help of swords. But Gandhi has made non-violence, truth and peace as the biggest weapon to shake any government of the world. It's not like Buddha hasn't practiced non-violence. It's not like Jesus Christ hasn't practiced non-violence. But the way Gandhi made non-violence, peace and truth in the common man's life, the way he used it, the instruments which he made with the help of these things had made Gandhi from Mohandas to Mahatma. It's not easy. The journey of every individual is never easy. But to become a Mahatma from Mohandas is really uncomparable, unparalleled. This world has never seen a person like him. And that's why a student was there who used to eat jaggery all the time. His mother went to Gandhi and said, my son is very fond of you. And if you say stop eating jaggery, he'll stop. Gandhi said, okay, you come after 1 week. After 1 week, she went to Gandhi and said, Gandhiji, why don't you tell my son to leave jaggery? He said, oh, come after 1 week. After 15 days, she went with the son. She said, Gandhiji, once again this boy is eating jaggery, why don't you tell him? Gandhi said, my child, don't eat jaggery because it's not good for you, so leave jaggery. The boy said, okay Gandhiji, from today I will never eat jaggery. Then the lady asked a question to Gandhi. She asked, why did you take 15 days to say this? Gandhi said, when you came for the first time, I was also in the practice of eating jaggery. When you came after 1 week, I have left little bit, but my practice was still there of eating jaggery. When I told you to come after 1 week, so in 15 days, I took time to leave eating jaggery. So which I never practiced, I cannot say. And now I can confidently say that yes, I have left eating jaggery, so I can teach your child also to say not to eat jaggery. So these are the experiments a person can make with himself. Every individual is made to make experiments with ourselves. All of us are born scientists because we can do experiments. It's not finding new thing is an experiment. Experiment is finding yourself. Experiment is knowing yourself. Experiment is analyzing your own qualities. Experiment is analyzing your own negative attitudes. Experiment is what you are. And when you do the experiment of what you are, you have to do the experiment of what I am not. It's very difficult to think of what I am. And when you think of what I am, try to practice what I am not. You make a list, I am not this, I am not this, I am not this, I am not this. Then finally you will come to a conclusion what you are. The moment you find what you are, the incarnation of a new caricature will come in front of you. The incarnation of a new human being will come in front of you. Then you can see the mirror very clear. So that's why On this day, on 2nd of October, we must always practice one thing: forgiveness. If anyone does harm to you, if anyone hurts you, if anyone uses foul words at you, if anyone is criticizing you, if anyone blames you, just keep a smile at the end of your lips. Keep on smiling all the time, because people will understand only one language in this world, and the language is of smile. Forgive people. If you forgive them, keep on forgiving them. Let them commit n number of mistakes, that doesn't matter. What matters is whether you have forgiven the person or not. Enmity will increase if you take revenge, and revenge is not the solution to any kind of problems which are arising in this world. The world is progressing very fast, but these progresses are nothing but concretization. We have to progress on the basis of character. We have to build the character. We have to inculcate in ourselves the moral values. We have to imbibe all the moral values within ourselves so that we can impart those moral values to the society. If you see anything which is going against the norms of the society, you should raise your voice. If the education is not giving you the voice to raise your voice, then that's not the education at all. If you see something is happening in the world against the norms, you must always make your voice louder. And that's what Gandhi has taught us a lot of times. And then another thing, Gandhi was not only a person who has a great deal of impact on Indians, but Gandhi had a great deal of impact on the Western countries of the world also. If you just remember South Africa, there was a president called Dr. Nelson Mandela, whose entire life was the scanning of Mahatma Gandhi. Whenever he looks into the mirror, he sees Gandhi in front of him. So Nelson Mandela's entire life was devoted to Gandhi. If Gandhi can create such kind of an impact on Nelson Mandela, then Gandhi has the spirit to create another kind of impact on Martin Luther King Jr. Martin Luther King Jr. was also highly inspired by Mahatma Gandhi. So Gandhi has not only inspired the people of South Africa, but Gandhi has inspired the people of America also. You will find there are so many cities in the world where you will find a hotel, a road, a building in the name of Mahatma Gandhi. So such kind of a personality Mahatma Gandhi was. Mahatma Gandhi was a great writer also. Though he was a Gujarati, used to speak Gujarati, Hindi, then in English, his English was absolutely to the point. Even Britishers were surprised to see Gandhi speaking such a good English. Though he said the primary education has to be in the mother tongue, but the person who used to speak with the Britishers with such a good English has a great deal of command over English. And command over the languages is the demand of today. We have to command ourselves, and that's the demand. And that's what Gandhiji has said. And that's why this person whom we call Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, Mahatma, Bapu, I don't know what many names we have for this person. This person is relevant till today. This person was relevant when he took birth. This person was relevant when he died. And this person will be relevant even after thousands of years of our life. So relevance of this person remains unparalleled, and it will never be diminished. It will never be lost. He is the guiding spirit. He is the spirit who has made so many countries to come out of their clutches, to come out of their slaveries. And that's why many of the countries after India, they got independence because of this person. There were two parties in India. One were extremists and the second one were moderates. And Gandhi belonged to the moderate family. And he said, I am not going to favor the extremists, the team was led by Subhash Chandra Bose kind of a people. And that Subhash Chandra Bose, who became the extremist, has called Mahatma Gandhi as what? Father of the nation. If an extremist can call Mahatma Gandhi as the father of the nation, see the kind of relationship they had. One party is extremist, another party is the moderate, but they have a very good contact with each other. And that's why you have read in first year there is a lesson, Dandi Salt March. In that, Subhash Chandra Bose has compared Dandi Salt March of Mahatma Gandhi from Sabarmati to Dandi as the march of Napoleon from Paris to Elba. Napoleon also marched from Paris to Elba, and Paris to Elba's march of Napoleon was compared with the march of Gandhi from Sabarmati to Dandi. So that kind of a great personality we had in our country. So India has to be very proud. We must feel proud that we have taken birth in a land where Gandhi was born. I don't know about Ram, I don't know about Lord Krishna, I don't know about Shiva, if this is the land of Ram, Lakshman, Krishna, Shiva, but I know one thing, this is the land of Mahatma Gandhi, and I can see every god in Mahatma Gandhi. So on this day, I request each one of you, if you can practice just one doctrine of Gandhi, just one ideology of Gandhi, just one principle of Gandhi, you can make your life sublime. Before ending it, Gandhi has mentioned 7 sins. One must not do these sins, and the 7 sins are, he says, politics without principles, this is a sin. Nowadays politics is full of without principles. So politics without principles is a sin. Then he says, wealth without work is a sin. We don't want to work, but we want to attain wealth. That's the sin. The third, he says, commerce without morality. We don't have morality in commerce, in trade, and if that's there, it's a sin. Fourth, he says, education without character. We are attaining degrees, but we do not possess the character. That's the sin. Then he says, pleasure without conscience. The ability to think, the ability to inquire, the ability to question, if that's not there, then that's not the education. Then he says, science without humanity. If you are practicing science, if you are doing experiments in science, but if the science is not going to help the humanity, that's a sin. Then he says, worship without sacrifice. That's the 7th sin. So may God bless us not to practice these sins. Let us make this world a wonderful place so that our next generation, when they will come, they will at least should not criticize us for giving them such kind of a world. Let us give them a wonderful world where peace, humanity, humility, generosity, truth, non-violence, and above all, love prevails.